Hey, Lon Naylor here with PPT Video, and I've got another free PowerPoint template for you and a tutorial to go with it. Just click the link to download yours and then follow along with me as I show you how to modify it. This one comes from the Video Stun collection from Videoowide, one of my favorite developers. Be sure to check all those out at the link below as well. Let's get started. Go ahead and open up the template, and then I use the little star icon to go ahead and preview them. And this collection has what I call typography style elements on it. It's a really good way to use animated text to deliver your message. Let's go ahead and dive into these one at a time, and I'm going to point out a few of the concepts and things that make this a nice template set and some tips and tricks to modify them. First of all, let's go ahead and open up the selection pane. On the Home tab, go over to Select and open that up. And then I'll also open up the Animation pane. On the Animations tab, Animation pane. So for the first slide, play all. Really just has a couple of nice little visual effects for the text, and then they both fade out. One trick here is that if you want this text to stay on screen longer, we could actually just delete the two exit animations. Let's jump to the next slide and preview it. So changing text is easy, not a big deal, but this one has what's called a picture placeholder. If I go ahead and zoom out, we'll see that it's this object right here, and whenever you see a picture placeholder, in general, what we want to do is go ahead and click on it and then press the delete key. Go ahead and click the icon to pick your first picture, and then be sure to drag it back down to the bottom layer of the selection pane. And let's try it. If you find you want to kind of change the positioning of it, you can click on it, you go to crop, and crop to fill. At that point, we can kind of make some adjustments, make it bigger if we want, and position it. Just make sure you stay within the bounds of the box here. And click crop. The next slide is another element of text, and this slide is kind of interesting. Zoom in a little bit. Again, just double click inside the text boxes to change your text, but I'll make a quick point about the animations on these slides. Notice that there are no exit animations. I like this because it makes it easy for us to make this slide stay on screen pretty much as long as we want, with no exit animations covering anything up or moving the elements off the slide. Do this little trick. You can go to Transitions, and if you're running the slideshow manually, you'll notice it's set to advance the slide on click. But you can also click the box here and put in a value of seconds of how long you want this slide to stay on screen. Again, there's some really nice animations. And nice ways that text are displayed, like this sort of typing effect on this slide. One of my favorite tricks is to steal this stuff. Let's click on this text and take a look at the entrance effect. And we'll see that the animation happens by letter with a very small delay in between the letters. This creates this interesting typing effect. So if I want to use this kind of effect in, say, a different slide deck, I could just copy and paste this particular text box, or let's go to the Animations tab, click inside the box, and click the Animation Painter. I'll switch over to a new presentation, and you'll notice my cursor is a little paintbrush tool. I can just click on the text and it applies that effect. Here's another image slide. It has a nice little title element and again some more typing text. Of course, to change the image itself, let's go back to the selection pane, picture placeholder on the bottom layer. So I'll press delete, Click the icon, pick my next picture, and insert it. Make sure you move it to the bottom, or additionally, you could right-click and send to back, which puts it on the bottom layer of the selection pane. And that's pretty much it. You could use this template as is to create a presentation, or copy and paste the slides that you want into a new presentation or an existing one and come up with your own creations. When you paste the slides, make sure you use Keep Source Formatting. Well, that's it for this tutorial. Enjoy your freebie, and again, be sure to check out the Video Stun collection for a whole bunch of really excellent design and animation work from our good friends at Videoowide. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.